The Moon Jae-in administration's latest measures to contain spiking real estate prices were met with heavy criticism by the opposition parties. A top Cheongwadae official stepped up to the plate to address some of those concerns. Hwang Hojun shares with us his remarks.
During a meeting with the press Thursday morning, Su-hyun, the senior presidential secretary for social affairs, clarified the government's position on the new measures to stabilize the nation's housing market. He addressed some of the criticisms from the opposition parties who say the measures introduced on Wednesday are practically identical to those that, quote, failed during the former Roh Moo-hyun administration. Kim said he takes responsibility as the then presidential secretary for social affairs under the late President Roh, acknowledging that the measures in the past did indeed fail. He said the reason for that was because they focused only on the supply and demand side of the housing market and lacked a solution to excess liquidity, which eventually triggered the 2008 global financial crisis. Kim said it's a complicated issue, noting that the former Park Geun-hye administration supplied a whopping 700,000 plus new homes in a single year, but still failed to lower housing prices. Which is why he said the government will only increase the supply of homes for the right people once the fire is out. Kim also took a jab at the two former conservative administrations, arguing they are also liable for the recent spike in home prices in Korea. He stressed their policies were focused on cutting regulations in the housing market, which sent the wrong message to the public, urging them to buy a house one way or another, even if it means taking on debt. Kim stressed that it's only been 3 months since the launch of the new government, reiterating that it will not back down under any circumstances in its efforts to stabilize and transform the nation's overheated housing market over the next 5 years. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.